Hey guys, welcome to the very first video uploaded to the Old Man Revolution YouTube channel, formerly known as Anaerobics, where I am going to be motivating, educating, and inspiring men 35 to 55 to eat like men, to train like men, and to live a life that they themselves design. Now, fitting with the new theme, we're going to talk today about the differences between training and dieting as a younger man versus an older man. And if you want the cliff notes, here they are. Number one, there is no difference between dieting or working out as an older man than there was when you were younger, except for one thing, and that's not really a difference after all, okay? So first of all, let me just say, 20 rep squats, 5x5 workout system, high protein, low carb, the same diets, the same workouts, weighted calisthenics, bodyweight calisthenics, anything you did when you were younger that worked will work for you when you're older. There's no excuse, there's no difference, you're still the same human being. But the one difference is when you were younger, you were able to get away with a lot more, okay? It doesn't mean that you'd be fine doing it, but it means there was a lot more leeway. Now, for instance, you're a young man and you're doing squats, okay? And you're doing the Charleston where your knees are coming together or they're going off to the sides, or your body's going on one knee, or your knees are going too far forward ahead of your toes. You're doing deadlifts, and instead of having a good arch or a straight back, you're doing the scaredy cat where basically you've got a hunched over back, and instead of your muscles, all the weight is going onto your vertebrae. You can get away with that when you're younger. It's not a good idea. You will have a problem. You will injure yourself at some point, okay? However, you could probably, as a younger man, do that for, days, weeks, months, maybe even years before you start to really have problems with your back, really have problems with your joints, etc., okay? As an old man, and I'm telling you this from experience, you cannot do anything you should not do. You will notice it immediately. If you're deadlifting with bad form, squatting with bad form, if you're doing anything with bad form, you will immediately notice that you did something fucked up. And when you wake up the next day, you will be reminded that you did something stupid the day before, okay? Also, if you do something stupid and you do hurt yourself in the gym using bad form, it's going to take longer for you to recover from it, okay? So there's still no difference. I mean, if you use bad form when you're a kid, you're still gonna hurt yourself, okay? If you overtrain when you're a kid, you are still going to be overtrained. You're either going to regress and lose strength, you're gonna injure yourself, you're gonna burn out. You cannot overtrain when you're a kid any more than you can overtrain when you're an adult. You cannot use bad form when you're a kid any more than you can use bad form when you're an adult. You cannot cheat on your diet, etc., okay, not get sleep, not drink water, etc., when you're a kid any more than when you're an adult. But the difference is that you do not notice the difference immediately, okay? So, like I said, that's basically the only thing. You're still a human being, okay? Deadlifts, weighted calisthenics, bodyweight calisthenics, high intensity cardio, plyometrics, they all still work if you do them right. If you don't, like I said, you're going to notice immediately. When I was a kid, I could tough it out. I could wake up with a hangover and still run PT when I was in the Army. These days, if I wake up in the morning and I'm not hydrated, I did not drink water yesterday, I did not drink water this morning before the workout, I will really notice how dehydrated I am, okay? If I have a cheat day now, I will bloat and it will take longer for me to lose the bloat. So, like I said, it doesn't mean that when you're a kid you can use bad form. It doesn't mean when you're a kid you can cheat on your diet. It doesn't mean when you're a kid you don't need sleep. It just means that you notice that you made a mistake sooner when you're older than when you're younger. So go ahead and, like I said, if you see somebody who says something about, well, when you're older, you need to train differently, that's absolute bullshit. We don't become lizard men. We don't become, fish or goddamn amoebas or something when we reach 35, 45, 55 years old. Our physiology doesn't change, okay? We don't lose organs or whatever. We are still the same human beings. And like I said, what you cannot do now, you were never really supposed to do. It's just you had a little bit more leeway. Anyway, Old Man Revolution, motivate, educate, and inspire men 35 to 55 years old to eat like men, to train like men, and to live a life that they design. That's what we are really going to be going deep into in these videos, as well as topics like dieting and exercise that apply to basically anybody, okay? So if you're interested in this, please subscribe, click on that little bell icon so YouTube actually tells you when I upload a video. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, put them down below. I will answer them. And if it's a really good question, I'll actually make a video about it to answer. Okay, aside from that, thanks for watching. Support the Old Man Revolution, and I will see you guys in the next video.